What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Aviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the July 2025 Great Plains International Airport update for you all. I hope all of you are excited for this today, as we have a very exciting update in store. We got so many aircraft, you all know the drill. Let's go ahead and get started. With this, United Airbus A319 is coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's going to be heading out to San Diego. We have our American Airbus A321 Medal of Honor coming in from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be heading over to St. Louis. We got the Alaska Star Wars 737 coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's heading out to Seattle. You got this American CRJ 700 coming in from Duluth, and now it's going to be heading out to Grand Forks. Get the Learjet 75. This aircraft's coming in from Grand Junction and now going out to Flagstaff. Delta SkyTeam 767-400 coming in from Honolulu and now it's going to New York JFK. Delta Boeing 737-900ER coming in from Phoenix and now it's going out to Atlanta. Delta Boeing 757-200 coming in from Detroit and now it's going to be heading on to Minneapolis. It's Tennessee 1 Southwest 737-800 coming in from Denver and now it's going out to Des Moines. American Airbus A321neo coming in from Indianapolis and now it's heading out to Tampa. Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Sacramento and now it's heading out to Medford. United 737 MAX 8 coming in from Chicago and now it's going out to Kansas City. E4B currently doing some local flights around the area. Southwest Illinois 1 coming in from Philadelphia and now it's going out to, that's going to be Portland, Maine. American 737-800 coming in from, Salt Lake City and now it's going out to Seattle. United Embraer 175 coming in from Tucson and now it's going to Mobile. Sun Country 737-800 coming in from Minneapolis and now it's going over to Green Bay. Delta Boeing 777-200 coming in from Detroit and now it's going to be going out to Boston. And let's just go ahead and proceed right on into the gates over here, everybody. So we'll start with our regionals, starting with the United CRJ 200. This aircraft's coming in from La Crosse and now it's going out to Milwaukee. CRJ-700 is currently coming in from, that's going to be Manhattan, Kansas, and now it's going to be heading over to Memphis. You got this CRJ 550, which is currently coming in from Pittsburgh, and now it's heading on to Grand Rapids. You got this Commuter Embraer 145 coming in from Charleston, West Virginia, and now it's going out to Louisville. United Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in today from Jacksonville, and now it's going to be going to Key West. Get the United Airbus A320. This aircraft is currently coming in from San Diego, and now it's going to be heading on over to Spokane, Washington. Get this Boeing 767-400. This aircraft is currently coming in from, London Heathrow, and now it's going to be heading out to Houston, George Bush. This Boeing 787-9 is currently coming in from Frankfurt today, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, Chicago O'Hare. Get this Boeing 757-300, which is currently coming in from Orlando, and now it's going to be heading out to Miami. And you got the 737-700 coming in from Tulsa, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, Midland, Texas. Got this Boeing 737-900ER coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be heading on to Fort Lauderdale. And the Airbus A321neo is currently coming in today from San Francisco, and now it's going to be making a flight today on over to Newark. And there's the Embraer 175, which is currently coming in today from, Bismarck, and now it's going to be making a flight over to North Platte. And you got the 737-800 coming in today from San Antonio. This aircraft's now going out to El Paso. 737 MAX 8, which is currently coming in from Atlanta, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Charleston. And you got the Airbus A320, which is currently coming in today from Denver, and now it's making a flight over to Albuquerque. Get the 777-200 pulling into the gate from Orlando, and now it's going to be heading out to Los Angeles. We got the non-winglet 757 for Delta to begin their section, coming in from Atlanta, and now it's going to be going over to Boston. A220-100, which is currently coming in from Portland, Maine, and now it's going to be heading on to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Delta Airbus A320, which is currently coming in from Omaha, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Reno, Tahoe. Taxiing in, we have the Airbus A321 from Detroit as well, and this aircraft's now going to Los Angeles. Delta 717 currently coming in from Tulsa, and now it's making a flight today over to Green Bay. And you have this Airbus A220-100, which is currently coming in from Sacramento, and now it's going to be heading out to Orange County. This Boeing 757 is currently coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making a flight to Nashville. And the beautiful 100-year A321 is coming in today from, New Orleans, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Portland, Oregon. And you got this Airbus E350 900 100 years, which is currently coming in today from Paris, and now it's going to be heading over to Atlanta. And then we have our A220-300, which is currently coming in from Louisville, and now it's going to be going to Detroit. 737-800, which is currently coming in from Phoenix, and now it's going to head over to, San Jose, California. A319, which is coming in from Missoula, and now it's going to be heading over to Seattle. And the Airbus E321 is currently coming in today from, Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's going to be making a service today over to Birmingham, Alabama. So looking nice over there. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and knock out these gates since the light's not going to be as cooperative in this particular position. Go Dogs Alaska Embraer 175 coming in from Spokane, now it's going to Boise. American 175 heading out to Idaho Falls after coming in from Omaha. You got the 737-800 coming in from, let's see, San Antonio, and now it's going to Austin. Airbus A321neo coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to Ontario. 737-800, which is currently coming in from Long Beach, and now it's going to Baltimore. Got the Allegheny A321 coming in from Philadelphia, and now it's going to make a flight to Charlotte. And then you get the 737 MAX coming in from Miami, and now it's heading out to Montego Bay. America West A321 coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's going out to Houston George Bush. 737-800 currently coming in from Pittsburgh, and now it's going to be going to Memphis. Our Cal 737 currently making a flight in from New York LaGuardia, and now it's heading out to Dayton, Ohio. And this Embraer 175 is coming in from White Plains, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Nantucket. And the next Embraer 175 is coming in from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and now it's going to be heading out to Dodge City, Kansas. Airbus A321 making a flight today out to Louisville after coming in from Raleigh-Durham. 737-800 coming in from Tulsa, and now it's making a flight to Charleston, South Carolina. Another 737 coming in from Jackson, Mississippi, and now it's going to be heading on to Amarillo. Airbus A319 coming in from Lubbock, and now it's making a flight to Mobile, Alabama. 737-800 coming in from Dallas, and now it's going to be heading over to Cleveland. Got an Airbus A320 coming in from Syracuse, and now making a flight to Charlotte. And you got an Airbus A318, which is coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading over to San Francisco. And then you got the 737 MAX, which is currently coming in today from Seattle, and now it's going to be making a flight to Bozeman. And the Airbus A319 is coming in from Jackson, Wyoming, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Anchorage with a stopover in Seattle. Certainly looking very nice for those aircraft. Got the Republic Embraer 175 coming in from Indianapolis, and now it's going to be heading back out to Chicago here. And fixing that A321neo is going to get fixed. Delta Embraer 175 coming in from Wilmington, North Carolina, and now it's heading on to Melbourne, Florida. And you got the DHL 737 freighter coming in today from Cincinnati, and now it's heading out to Los Angeles. And Sun Country here has just arrived from Minneapolis on turnaround. Griswold Bear is currently coming in from Boston, and now it's making a flight today over to Orange County. And you got the Piper Cherokee, which is currently doing a local flight around the area. American 787-8 is going to be making a flight today out to Madrid and came in earlier from Helsinki. Frontier Green Machine A321neo coming in from Pensacola. This aircraft is now going to be heading out to Sacramento. Volaris Airbus A320neo coming in from Guadalajara, and now is going to be making a flight to Mexico City. JetBlue A220, which is currently making a flight in from Boston, now is heading out to New York. And you got this beautiful Dice C-130, which is currently doing a local flight around the area as well. Starting over here with the main American gates, or the next section, you got the Alaska West Coast Wonders, which is currently coming in from Seattle, and now it's going to Portland. Chrome 737, which is currently making a flight to Washington National, came in from Phoenix. You got the A321 Allegheny, which is coming in today. Sorry about that, switched my papers there. Coming in from Miami, and now it's going to be heading out to San Antonio. There we go. And you got the A321neo, which is making a flight in from Boston, and now it's heading out to Toronto. Push back, we got a 737-800 coming in from Norfolk, and now it's heading out to Richmond. Got the Airbus E321, which is coming in from Fargo, and now it's going to be heading out to Tucson. And you got the 737 Reno Air, which is coming in from San Diego, and now it's going out to Portland. One World 737 coming in from Mexico City, and now it's making a flight to Los Angeles. 737 MAX coming in from Dallas, now going out to Miami. Airbus A320 coming in from Houston, and now it's going out to Salt Lake City. 737-800 coming in from Jacksonville, and now it's going to be going to Atlanta. A320 coming in from Detroit, and now going out to Milwaukee. PSA A321 coming in from, Seattle, and now it's going to be going out to Raleigh-Durham. And we got this Airbus A320, which is making a flight over to San Jose del Cabo after coming in from Milwaukee. You got this Bombardier CRJ900 coming in from Traverse City, and now it's going to be heading out to San Diego. Got an Airbus 318 coming in from Eagle County, and now it's going to head to Oklahoma City. Got the 737 coming in from Burbank, and now it's going to go out to Reno. Got the A321 in the standard cancer livery, which is currently coming in from, Fort Myers, and now it's going to be going to Islip. And you got the Embraer 175, which is currently coming in today from Baltimore, and now it's going to be heading out to, Destin. And you got this Airbus 320, which is currently coming in from Columbus, and now it's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. You got the 737-800 coming in from Washington Dulles, and now it's going to be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Boeing 777-200ER heading out to Orlando, came earlier from Dallas Fort Worth. Boeing 777-200 One World is coming in today from Miami, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, I like the sound of, I'm just taking a quick brain break here for just a second. We're going to send them to Stockholm. because yes. And you got 777-300ER currently coming in from Hong Kong, and now it's going to be heading out to London Heathrow. Boeing 787-9 over here on the stand, getting ready for Denver. Yeah, why not Denver? And came in from, let's see, Seattle. It's not completely unrealistic. It's high demand. Boeing 777-200ER, which is currently making a flight today out to Austin, and came in earlier from, let's see, Honolulu. And you got this Boeing 787-9, which is currently making a flight today over to, let's see, so many routes, Los Angeles, and came in from Charlotte earlier. You got this Hawaiian Boeing 787-9, which is currently heading out to Honolulu, looking very good. And we got some really good light over here today. And sorry, let me make sure the lens isn't like too foggy. It seems like it's getting some speckles, but hopefully it's pretty good. Rotterdam Boeing 787-8, which is currently making a flight out to Amman, Jordan. Qatar Boeing 777-300ER, currently making a flight to Doha. Qantas Boeing 77-9 heading out to Melbourne today after coming in from Brisbane. And you got the beautiful British Airways Airbus A380, which is heading out to London Heathrow today. Okay, we'll continue with Taxiway United Embraer 175 coming in from Columbus and now going out to Traverse City. F-22 doing a local flight around the area. Got a United 737 MAX 9, which is currently coming in today from Pittsburgh and now it's going out to Wichita. And then you got the Delta 737-800, which is currently making a flight today in from Tampa, and now it's going to be heading out to Orlando. Japan Boeing 787-9, which is currently coming in today from Tokyo Narita. And you got the beautiful Team USA Delta A330neo, which is currently coming in today from Amsterdam and is going to be heading back out there here in a little bit. You get the American A321, which is making a flight today in from Raleigh-Durham, and now it's going to be heading out to Seattle. And you got Challenger 300 taxiing in today after a local flight around the general area here. Got the Alaska Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in from San Francisco, and now it's going to Washington National. United Embraer 170, which is making a flight today in from Newark, and now it's going to be heading over to Cleveland. Got this Envoy 175 coming in today from Albuquerque, and now it's going to be heading out to Fort Myers. And you got that American A321 heading over to Charlotte after coming in from Boston. You got this Denom 300 doing a local flight around the area. American 175 coming in from San Francisco, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Austin. So some pretty big cities there. And the CRJ-700 is coming in today from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be heading over to Philadelphia. CRJ-200 coming in from, let's see, Appleton, and now it's going to be going on to Colorado Springs. And you got this Airbus 321 coming in from Providence after making a flight in from Savannah. So very good looking section over here. We'll let the light continue to spill over. So let's go ahead and get this side over here where we'll have our regional jets, then we'll do Southwest, and then hopefully they'll get the light into the concourses in time over here. So let's go ahead and get started over here with the American Eagle gates. So we got a CRJ-700 Plethora over here. Number one is currently coming in today from Medford, Oregon, and now it's going to be making a flight today up to Reno. Number two is coming in from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be heading on to Wichita, Kansas. Number three is coming in from Midland, and now it's going to be heading out to San Angelo. Number four is coming in from Shreveport, now it's going to be heading out to Lake Charles. Number five is coming in from Baton Rouge in the house livery, and now it's going on to Knoxville. Number six is currently coming in from the new city in Greensville, Georgia, I think is what it is, and now it's going to be heading out to Birmingham, Alabama. The Embraer 145, number two, is coming in from, let's see here, Corpus Christi, and now it's going to Brownsville, and Contour is coming in from, let's see, Berkeley, West Virginia. And you got the CRJ-900 making a flight out to Albany, New York after coming in from Wilmington, Ohio. And then you got the Embraer 175 coming in from Little Rock, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Stillwater. You can get this Embraer 145 coming in from Roswell, and now it's going out to Flagstaff. And this one right here coming in from, let's see here, Spokane, and now it's going to head over to Billings. And you got the CRJ-700 coming in from, let's see here, Milwaukee, and now it's going to go over to, what's the city in Delaware that I'm thinking of? Atlantic City is a good place for it. CRJ-200 getting ready to push back for Portland, Maine, after coming in from Buffalo, New York, and the Embraer 170s going out to Rochester. It came in earlier today from, call it Chattanooga, Tennessee. There we go. So nice lineup right there. We got a couple of taxiing aircraft. The Alaska 175 over there is doing a turnaround in Santa Rosa, and that CRJ-900 is ironically also doing a turnaround, and this aircraft is going to Charleston, West Virginia. United Boeing 737-700 taxiing in from Boston today. This aircraft came in from Philadelphia, and you got a FedEx Boeing 757, which is currently heading out to Indianapolis, and this aircraft came in from Sacramento. You got the Cessna 208, which is currently going to be doing a short flight today over to Topeka and came in earlier from, let's see here, Independence, Kansas. Got the FedEx 767-300 freighter coming in from Orlando and now it's going out to Ontario. Here's the MD-11 doing the turnaround out to Memphis. The Boeing 747-8 freighter, which is currently making a flight today over to Louisville, looking very strong after coming in from Anchorage, and their MD-11 is currently coming in from Ontario and now it's heading out to Newark. Got the Atlas prototype, of course, beautiful green livery 748, which is making a flight today over to Anchorage as well. This aircraft came in from Miami. Also from Miami, we get the Atlas 747. This aircraft's now going to be taking it on to Houston George Bush. And you got the Antonov. This is the 124, and this aircraft is coming in from Miami, and now it's going to be heading on over to London Heathrow. Got the Eastern 777 that needs to be revitalized, and you got the Ameristar 757 freighter heading over to Miami. The primary 737 freighter heading on to Cincinnati, and then you got the Everett Air Cargo MD-80 it's coming in from Anchorage via Portland, Oregon this time. Air Canada Cargo 767 freighter making a flight in from Toronto Pearson. Envoy 170 coming in from Abilene, Texas, and now it's going to be making a flight over to, let's see, I'm thinking of Aspen, Colorado. Mercutier D900 coming in from Quad Cities, and now it's going to be heading out to Rapid City, South Dakota. You get the beautiful UPS A300 coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Nashville. And you get the United Boeing 777-300 freighter, or sorry, ER, I'm so sorry. This aircraft is coming in from London as well. However, now he's off to Houston George Bush, so continuing to maximize that capacity. So with all that being said, now we'll take it over to the other side of the airport. Hope all of you are enjoying the airport very much. If you are, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Crazy to think that that's already about half the airport or so, give or take. So let's go ahead and start working towards the other half. But you can see the lighting starting to spill in there. So hopefully, if we get the timing right, we'll hopefully have at least a little bit of light when we get over there. JetBlue Airbus A321neo. This aircraft is currently coming in from Boston, and now it's heading out to New York. And we're going to start with the Frontier aircraft today. So here's Wilbur the Whitetail making a flight today out to Chicago after coming in from Seattle. And then you got Baja the Whale Shark coming in from San Diego, and now it's heading out to Las Vegas. This will be touched up here in coming updates. I hope to have that finished here very soon. Here we have Ed, Eddie, and Edwin the Penguins coming in from Newark LaGuardia, and now it's going out to Charlotte. And you got Pike the Otter coming in from Charleston, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to, let's see here, Orlando. And you got Sunny Colored Lizard coming in from Tampa, and now it's going to be heading out to San Antonio. Southwest skew here, it's going to be a big list of Southwest planes. So you got Max 8 coming in from Amarillo, and now it's heading out to Los Angeles. 737-800 making a flight to Orlando after coming in from Fort Lauderdale. Colorado 1 coming in from Fort Myers, and now it's heading out to Islip. And you got the New Mexico 1 coming in from Baltimore, and now it's going out to Las Vegas. Here's the 700 coming in from St. Louis, and now it's going to be going out to Pensacola. And 737-800 coming in from Denver, and now it's going to be heading out to Columbus. Here's the Freedom 1 737-800 coming in from Atlanta, and now it's going to Milwaukee. And the 737 MAX 8 coming in from Chicago Midway, and now it's going to be heading out to Nashville. Triple Crown 1 coming in from, let's see, Phoenix, and now it's going to be going out to, let's see, Houston Hobby. And then you got Dallas Field on the 737-700, and this aircraft came in from Tulsa. You got this 737-800, which is currently making a flight over from Birmingham, and now it's going to be heading on to Grand Rapids. That's their Michigan airport. Max 8 coming in from Houston Hobby as well, and now it's going to Myrtle Beach. And Missouri 1, which is coming in ironically from St. Louis, and now it's going to be making a flight out to Kansas City. 737-700 coming in from Portland, Maine, and now it's going to Portland, Oregon. How fitting. And then you got the Florida 1 coming in today from San Jose del Cabo, and now it's going to be heading out to, what was the city? Grand Cayman. And then you got the 737-700 here, which is currently making a flight today out to Milwaukee, and this aircraft came in from Nashville. And here's the 737-800 Nevada 1 coming in from Dallas, and now it's making a flight today over to Fort Lauderdale. And 737-700 going to Oklahoma City after coming in from Amarillo. 737-700 coming in from Midland, and now it's going to be jetting over to no, they don't have McCauley, that's right. Let's see here, Charlotte, and you got the 737-800, which is heading on to Tampa and came in earlier from the Lexus Chicago Midway. 737 MAX 8, and we have the Canyon Blue here going to Omaha and came in from Reno, and then we got a MAX 8 here The Mua 1, beautiful aircraft coming in from Cancun, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Phoenix. So good variety of aircraft here. Here's the JetBlue A320 coming in from, let's see, Fort Lauderdale. This aircraft's now going to Orlando, and you got this A320, beautiful aircraft coming in from San Diego. This aircraft's now going to be heading over to New York JFK, and then coming in from Seattle and heading on to Orlando's this A321 with the red Shotcuts. Got the Sun Country Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is currently making a flight today to, man, rapid fire today. We're kicking it. This aircraft's going to Minneapolis on turnaround as well. The Allegiant Boeing 737 MAX 8 is heading out to Punta Gorda, and the Allegiant A319 is doing a turn to Destin. However, this aircraft came in from Orlando Sanford. We got the Spirit E320. This aircraft's coming in from San Jose, and now it's going out to Las Vegas, and then coming in from Sacramento and going off to Los Angeles is this A320 with Sharklets. You got the Velo 737-800 coming in from New Haven, so all this is looking very nice. Got a Piper Cherokee doing a local flight around the area. You got a Cessna 208, which is actually going to be doing a mixed passenger cargo run today out to Quincy, Iowa, which is a really cool route. JSX Embraer 145. This aircraft's currently making a flight today, heading on over to, excuse me, everybody. This aircraft's coming in from Santa Fe, Mexico, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Concord, California. And then we have a helicopter, which is currently hanging out, getting ready to do some local flights around the area. A NetJets Challenger 600. This aircraft's currently coming in today from, let's see here, most random city I can think of is Wolf Point, Montana. And now this aircraft's going to be making a service today, heading on over to random city would be, why not, I think they have like a London, Texas or somewhere, so why not? And then we got Jolstern G5 coming in from Providence, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to San Jose. Got the beautiful King Air 350 coming in from Detroit's VIP, and now it's going out to Dallas Love Field. Got the PC-12, which is currently coming in from Nashville, and now it's going to be heading out to St. Louis. You got this PC-12, which is currently getting maintenance done, and we'll do some local flights around here in a little bit. Southwest California 1 coming in from, excuse me guys, man, we're just kicking it. This aircraft's coming in from Grand Rapids, and now it's going to be going out to Cincinnati. Delta Embraer 175 currently coming in today from Burbank, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to, let's see here, Indianapolis. And here's the American MAX 8, which is currently coming in from Orlando, and now it's going to be heading out to Boston. WestJet Boeing 737-700. This aircraft's currently coming in today from Calgary, and now it's going to be heading out to Edmonton. And here we have the Southwest 737 MAX 8, and this aircraft is currently in the desert livery, coming in from Orlando, and now it's going to be heading out to Seattle. Got an American A321 also coming in from Seattle. However, now this aircraft's going out to San Diego. You got a McConnell KC-135, which is currently doing local flights around the general proximity. United CRJ-550 coming in from St. Louis, and now it's going to be heading out to Destin, Fort Walton Beach. Excuse me, Pensacola, I don't have Destin. G650ER, which is currently coming in from Tucson, and now it's going to be making a flight up to New Orleans. And American 737-800 coming in from Fort Myers, and now it's going to be making a flight to Milwaukee. And you got the Continental Retro United 737-900ER, which is currently making a flight today over to whoa, that's way too much. Chicago O'Hare, and now it's going to be heading on to the great city of Austin, Texas. So looking very nice there for those aircraft. That's Spirit A321, which is currently coming in from Indianapolis, and now it's going to be heading out to New Orleans. And you got the beautiful Learjet 75 coming in from Charlotte, and now it's going to head out to San Jose. So looking very nice. So what I'll do is I'll let the light's not going to get a portion of this concourse. So I'll go ahead and knock out this portion of the taxiway over here, a couple of internationals, and then we'll wait for the light to adjust. Delta 717 currently making a flight today out to, let's see here, Springfield, Missouri, and now it's going to be heading out to Baltimore. UPS Boeing 757 currently making a flight today over to Louisville, and now it's going to be heading out to Sacramento. And Delta Boeing 777-300 coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to be making a flight back out to Atlanta. ExoJet Cessna Citation X currently making a flight today over to, let's see, Trenton, New Jersey, excuse me. And this aircraft came in earlier from Opelapa Airport. I think that's near Miami. We got a Saudia Boeing 787-10, which is currently making a flight out to Jeddah today. And you got a Delta Bombardier CRJ-900 making a flight today up to Cincinnati and came in from St. Louis earlier. You got an American Airlines E319, which is currently making a flight today out to Dallas Fort Worth and came in from Houston George Bush earlier. In a Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Oakland, and now it's going to be making a flight to Oakland. Why not a turnaround? And then you got the Delta Airlines Airbus E220, and this aircraft's currently making a flight today over to Detroit, and now it's going to be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. So we're buying ourselves some time. I'm probably still going to have to pause it, but I do have a couple more places I can get that aren't going to get light. Like this Iceland Air Boeing 757-200, and this aircraft's currently coming in today from Reykjavik Keflavik on turnaround. It's looking very nice. And I did get the other two out of, or I got one of them out of here. This I almost got out of here, but then I was probably on the phone and I put it in place by accident. You got the Air Canada, the Bombardier CRJ-900. This aircraft is currently making a flight today out to Winnipeg on a turnaround. It's looking quite nice. And what we can do from here is we are going to, these gates are probably a little empty. I probably need to pull some more CRJs off the shelf. But anyway, they're all in the Taxiway for a portion of it. So let's go ahead and take a look here at these aircraft. This is the best light they're going to get, actually. Built CRJ-200 coming in from Wichita. Now it's going out to Grand Rapids. And you got a CRJ-900 right there coming in from Little Rock. And now it's going out to Destin. You got a Tallahassee-bound CRJ-700. And this aircraft came in from Huntsville, Alabama. And CRJ-200 is currently making a flight today over to Greensville, South Carolina. And now it's going to be heading over to Norfolk, Virginia. So looking quite nice there. And the 700 is coming in from Burlington, Vermont. And now it's going to be making a nonstop service today over to Panama City. So looking pretty cool. Got the SkyTeam Delta 737-800 over there coming in from Philadelphia. And now it's heading out to Charlotte. Got San Juan bound 739. This aircraft came in from Fort Lauderdale. You got the A321neo, which is currently coming in from Milwaukee, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Austin. And you got the A220-300, which is getting ready to push back today for, let's see, the likes of Austin. This aircraft came in from Tampa, so looking pretty nice right there. So now I'm going to take us over, and we're going to do the SkyTeam gates, and then I think I'll just take just a quick intermission while I let the light come over here so that we can get some good light on our fellow aircraft. But what's not going to get light is for sure these gates over here, so let's go ahead and do them. Got the Virgin Atlantic Airbus E350-1000 kick off our SkyTeam section. Of course, this is our London Heathrow turnaround, looking really good. Got the Korean Air Boeing 787-9, which is currently coming in from Seoul, South Korea, looking very nice. And you got the Air France Boeing 787-9, which is currently coming in from Paris Charles de Gaulle. Got the KLM Boeing 777-300ER, which is currently coming in from Amsterdam. Loving all these international wide bodies, quite a few cool manufacturers over here. We got quite a few NGs, but we also even got a Gemini and a Phoenix popping in. Vietnam Airlines Boeing 787-10 coming in from Vietnam, looking pretty cool. You got the ITA Airbus E330-200 coming in from Rome, so certainly looking very good over here at the SkyTeam section. We will continue to build up our SkyTeam fleet. And we have just a few more here. Delta CRJ-900. This aircraft's coming in from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be heading out to Toronto, so looking very nice. Well, I probably shouldn't have said Toronto. All respect out there to obviously what happened earlier this year. I just, when you're looking at the list, you just see airports that you haven't used yet. So all due respect out there, and I guess it ends up working out in regards to acknowledging such a crazy situation, but thank goodness everybody survived. Just crazy to think about that. So all the best, thinking about the incredible job the fire team did to be out there within 60 seconds and so forth. So big acknowledgement there, and so glad that it turned out okay. Got the 737-700 here for Southwest coming in from Palm Springs, and now it's making a flight today out to Long Beach. And you got a Piedmont 145, which is currently coming in today from San Antonio, and now it's gonna be heading up to Denver. So all this looked quite nice. I'll give it 10 minutes or so here. Let's fuel in at least halfway, and then we'll proceed. Alrighty, everybody, that light has transitioned a little bit, so let's go ahead and get started. This is a really tough angle, so I apologize. I'm getting better with it. Starting with the WestJet Saab 340 down there, and I forgot my route sheets, so this is gonna be off the fly completely. This aircraft's heading out to Cranbrook today after coming in from, let's see, I'm forgetting the other city's name. We'll just say Turn. WestJet Boeing 737-600 coming in from Winnipeg, and now it's heading out to Ottawa. And then you got the 737-800, which is currently coming in from Toronto, and now it's heading out to Vancouver. Swoop 737-800 currently coming in from, let's see, Toronto. Now it's heading out to Winnipeg, and then the Sunwing 737-800 is coming in from Cabo and a Fifth Freedom, and now it's heading out to Vancouver. You got the Flair Boeing 737 MAX 8, which is currently coming in today from, let's see, Calgary, and that's going to be heading out to let's see, Montreal now, and then you got the Volaris A321neo coming in from Guadalajara, and now it's going to be heading out to Mexico City's new airport. You got the A321, which is currently coming in today. Sorry, that's a tough reach, guys. This is currently coming in today from, let's see. Sorry about that. This aircraft is coming in from Chihuahua and on turnaround. Aeromexico 737-800 coming in from Mexico City. Viva Aerobus Airbus A320 coming in from Cabo, and now it's heading out to Chihuahua. Then you got a Cayman Airways Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in from the Cayman Islands, and you got the Port of Spain Caribbean Boeing 737 MAX 8, and then from here it gets a little bit easier. Okay, Malaysia Airbus A380, which is currently making a flight today out to Kuala Lumpur. We love that. ANA Boeing 77-9 R2D2 coming in from Tokyo Narita, looking very good. And you got the B1 Lancer, which is currently taxiing in as well, looking quite nice. Got the China Southern Airbus E380, which is currently making a flight today out to, of course, I forget the city's name, but SkyTeam Airport. So there we go, going strong. And you got the, let's see, Air Premium Boeing 77-9 SkyTeam Airport as well for Tokyo on top of that. And now we get into the views that we want. So this is going to be much better from here. Edelweiss Airbus A340-300, which is currently coming in today from Zurich, looking quite nice. Radia Airlines Boeing 77-9 coming in today from their home base, so you'll have to see that. You got the Cebu Pacific Airbus A330neo, which is currently making a flight today, heading out to Cebu, looking very nice. You got the Azul Airbus A330-900neo coming in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And you got the Air2New Boeing 77-9 coming in from Taipei. And you got the beautiful Garuda Indonesia Airbus A330-300, which is currently coming in today from their home base in Indonesia. And then you got the Etihad Airbus A350-1000 coming in from Abu Dhabi. You got the TUI Boeing 77-9 heading out to Birmingham today. You got the LATAM Boeing 767-300 freighter, or ER, excuse me, which is currently making a flight today in from, let's see, that should be Santiago, Chile. And then you got the Condor Airbus A330neo, which is currently making a flight today in from Frankfurt. So looking very good for all those. And I come over here because there's some good light on the taxiing aircraft that you saw previously, and they would have looked atrocious from the other side. So let's go ahead and get those going. So you got Southwest American 787-8, currently coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's going to be heading out to, let's see, what's Rome. And you got the Southwest 737-700 Tel Aviv MAX 7, and love that. And that aircraft's heading out to Baltimore today, if it can make it. Iceland Air 80 years, which is currently coming in for Reykjavik, Keflavik, and now it's going to be heading back out there. And you got the Kuwait Airbus E330neo, which is going to be heading back out there to Kuwait. American Airbus E318 making a flight today out to Los Angeles after coming in from Charlotte. Frontier A321neo Baja the Whale Shark, which is making a flight today in from Denver, and now it's going to be heading out to Seattle. AL1, which is currently just doing some local flights around the area, and another American Airlines 77-8, which is heading out to, let's see, Honolulu today, and came in earlier from Buenos Aires. And then you got the Embraer 145, which is currently heading out to Greensboro today. And this aircraft, it came in from Manchester, New Hampshire. And you got the Hainan Airlines Airbus E350. This is the 900, and this, of course, is making a flight today, coming in from none other than Beijing. So looking very nice here. And of course, the grand finale with the Star Alliance concourse looking very nice. We have obviously this line kind of in the middle. So actually, you know what? You know what I can do? I can be a content creator and think outside the box a little bit. How much better is that? So now we have a much better looking section. This table is movable. The rest of them are kind of locked in for the most part. So this one is the only one that actually can be flexible. And what timing? So that said, let's just go ahead and get started. We will start down here with the Air New Zealand, wrap back around, or actually we'll end with those. So starting with the United Boeing 777-300ER, this aircraft, of course, all these United international flights over here are non-pre-cleared. So that said, this one's going to be heading out to, let's see, that's going to be Rio de Janeiro, and this aircraft came in earlier from Tokyo Narita. You got the Star Alliance United Boeing 767-300ER, and this aircraft is such a great model. Coming in today from, let's see, Munich, and this aircraft came in earlier Munich, and well, let's see if I can get a different destination real quick. Athens, Greece, and this aircraft is now going to be flying off to, what's a good city? Oslo, Norway. Here's a United Boeing 777-200. This aircraft's coming in from Madeira. There we go. And now this aircraft's going to be heading out to, let's send them on to San Francisco. United Boeing 737 MAX 9 coming in from Cancun, and now it's going to be heading out to San Jose del Cabo. United 737-800 coming in domestically from Nashville, and now it's pushing back internationally for St. Martin. United Boeing 737-800 Star Alliance coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Houston, George Bush. So you can't have domestic flights over here. United Boeing 737-900ER, this aircraft's coming in today from Cozumel, and now it's going to be making a flight today onto, let's see, St. Martin, or sorry, no, I'm sorry, that's not going to function, is it? Let's see. I don't think there's a problem with San Juan. I think that's a good route there, so getting the jet bridges adjusted. Sorry about that. United Airlines A319, which is coming in from Tulsa, and now, or just kidding, we can't have two Tulsas. That's a little excessive. This flight's coming in from the likes of Austin, Texas, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'll get these jet bridge heights adjusted, by the way. I didn't realize some of them were so low. Avianca Airbus E320 Taka Retro coming in from San Salvador, looking very nice right there. You got the Copa Boeing 737 MAX 9, which is currently coming in from Panama City, looking very good. Air Canada Airbus E220-300 coming in from, let's see, Toronto Pearson, and now sending out to Vancouver. And then coming in from Vancouver and going out to Toronto is this Air Canada Jet all black A320. And then the Air Canada Retro A220 is coming in from Calgary, and now it's going out to Edmonton. And then the MAX 8 is currently coming in from Halifax, and now it's going to be making a flight back out to Ottawa today. Air Canada Boeing 787-9, this aircraft's coming in today from Los Angeles, and now it's sent out to Toronto, of course, on our fifth freedom as we know and love. And the Emirates Airbus E380 MBA livery, I'll give you a better view here in a moment. But anyway, this is coming in from Dubai. I love the view, looking very nice. It'll be a little easier in a moment. EVA Air Boeing 777-300ER coming in from Taipei. I'm glad to get this in here at the corner gate, looking pretty awesome. And then our beautiful internationals got the Star Alliance Lufthansa Airbus A340-300. This aircraft's currently coming in today from Frankfurt and now is going to be heading back out there. I got the other A340 going to Munich, looking very nice. Here it is right here in the new livery. Looking really cool. I'm very happy to get the feature here today, so that's absolutely awesome. And you got the Singapore Airbus A350-900. This aircraft, of course, is coming in from Singapore. Looking really sharp and really happy to get the feature here. Love the double jet bridge. It's looking really good. And then I'll go ahead and give you a view for a moment, and then I'm going to transition it because I think the lights already came back probably on the other side of the table. That is exactly what I thought happened. So now we are good to go. We have the Star Alliance Ethiopian Airbus E350-900. This aircraft, of course, coming in from Addis Ababa, excuse me. Very cool route, and very happy to get the feature here. That's really cool. At the Turkish Boeing 787-9, coming in from Istanbul. Certainly happy to see it. This is a really, really cool route, so that's looking very nice. Got the Air New Zealand Boeing 777-300ER. This aircraft's coming in from Auckland, New Zealand to finish out the airport update. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Seems like the lighting honestly went really good. I just took a pretty short little break there and I got some pictures and some different angles of the diorama. So this is right at 7 o'clock here this evening. And this is definitely the best time of the year to get the whole airport encapsulated in light, because some of the year it doesn't really do very good. But because my other window only really works really good during the summer, as you can kind of tell. But this is probably the best time. I know we missed out on the center concourse, obviously. That's a little bit of a bummer, but definitely for the majority of it. And then obviously the back's a little washed out, but just getting some different angles. But yeah, I really hope all of you enjoyed this update. Definitely a bunch to take away here from the airport today. It's definitely a really ongoing and good looking setup. So I really hope all of you enjoyed it. There's a really good look at the relatively new area that we continue to evaluate, and then obviously our current internationals. So it's great to have both those neck and neck right next to each other. So definitely has been awesome to progress this airport, and I really hope all of you are enjoying the progression. It's definitely going to be fun for a very long time ahead. And I'll just go ahead and get a couple more angles for you all because it is really cool to see it in so many different ways. So that said, I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. CM Aviation is signing off.